Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt here on Serious Gaming. You know what, I have to say something about the Death March difficulty. The fact that you don't get to heal when you meditate is a bloody slap in the face. And it's actually... it doesn't add anything in terms of difficulty. Oh, I have to meditate. So what? I just buy alcohol. Big deal. Look at how much alcohol I have right here. I don't give a fuck about it, really. You want to talk about alcohol? Yeah, I have plenty of alcohol. I'm getting... look how... okay, let me just show you something. Dwarven Spirit. I just noticed. 20 Dwarven Spirit. I haven't gone out of my way to buy alcohol, by the way. It's just a needless annoyance.
Eternal fire.
Whoa!
Mercy.
Black ones, Redanians. As long as they pay. Don't hit.
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself. Quite the smile. Like a raw wound.
As long as the devil don't make you sick.
I'll do it myself. Not let someone else take it.
A witcher. Eternal fire. Have mercy.
You copy
Geralt, greetings. Come now, darling, don't be shy.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. There, wait. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
How are you, honey?
Witcher Geralt, up you go. Boss has been waiting.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Radovid's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Came by 'cause I'm curious.
But you will help.
We'll see. Need to know what you expect of me first.
I believe you know my associate.
Roche, you here?
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him. Support his troops. Once he wins the war, he won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics. Radovid's a threat to Triss and Yennefer. Remember that. That ought to interest you most.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's travelling as a journeyman, itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar, most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. We've a man there who should know more, calls himself Gregor.
Let a Redanian soldier in on your plan to murder Redania's king?
You see, there are even some Redanians who cannot abide Radovid's policies. And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite right, well, then it's time to act.
Fine, I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt.
What they don't...
You come in.
No one apart from Madame Serenity and your lackey.
Off the street, I mean.
No one. No. Thank you for agreeing to do this, Geralt. The sooner you finish, the better.
Nice to chat and all, Geralt, but don't you have a job to do?
Are you kidding me? I'm to kill Radovid, and somehow I'm supposed to believe that the North will win the war. Even so, who will lead the armies? Who will unite the fucking North? Radovid's the last line of defense here. Give me a bloody explanation, CD Projekt, how this makes goddamn sense. I want it. Because otherwise I'm gonna turn around and say this is one of the most idiotic political plot that you've had in your games for a long fucking time.
Of this I'm sure. No good can come of the
I mean, I get it. I get a lot of the points Dijkstra makes. I get what Roche is saying, and he's fucking right. There will be no restored borders. There will be a Northern Empire with Radovid at the helm. Though that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. But what is a divided North? How is that better? I'm aiding them to let Nilfgaard win. I'm not aiding them so that I can see a reborn Temeria. Fuck that noise. I'm not... Where does that leave us? I'm aiding them also because I agree with Dijkstra, what Dijkstra said, but I think Nilfgaard winning the war would also achieve that goal.
Come through.
Because Nilfgaard does have laws and regulations. That there are scumbags like that quartermaster with the army group center that don't give a fuck about them, that's another matter. There are people in every country that don't give a fuck about the laws of their countries. That doesn't mean the system isn't there, that doesn't mean that the institutions of state don't work. There are criminals everywhere.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hanged for such offences?
Seem to have lost all respect for the king. Why serve him?
What am I to do? I was born a Redanian. I won't desert. Besides, I enlisted when Vizimir was still on the throne. Now that was a good king, wise and just. Radovid's something else. He's got war on the brain. And I don't want Redania to look anything like that.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
I see.
You see me muscles?
See, you're a man well traveled.
If they had been talking about the idea of putting someone on the throne, and it's like, oh yeah, we'll remove Radovid. Okay, who takes over? Who takes over? The Council of Nobles? Granted, Redania did fight Nilfgaard during the previous war with no king, but there still was the queen who gave the orders. There was the Council of Nobles, and there wasn't legitimate heir. Radovid has no child. And Anais, I thought they're not even mentioned in the game. Well done.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something. Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out. Dragged off. A shoe. Something taking me on the right trail. Wonder where its wearer is. A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. Wonder where its wearer is.
Is this why Roche spared that Nilfgaardian officer? Is he willing to make a deal with Nilfgaard? Vassalization, I suppose. Vernon Roche betraying Temeria.
What's he doing here?
But then again, there would be no Temeria either way. I guess vassalized Temeria would be the only option.
Greetings.
Away go with you go. You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes is wound up here.
Here you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no log. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blach. Oggy make man's suited make. Frog, pog and rog suited make.
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans it is. Suited once og, pog and rog. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
So long. Troll cave must be nearby.
And shoot it is shining at it.
THALER? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my, been bloody years.
This hole.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger friend I'll go. A wheeze in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
THALER no go. THALER sit. Sit ass down. THALER suck cock shoesies make.
I can see you've made friends. But THALER needs to come with me.
Blood know where THALER go. THALER shoeses makes.
But I need him.
THALER's here stay. You shoeses got. Og shoeses got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. THALER shoeses make. THALER go.
Now let's all stay calm. THALER will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the ploughing truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoeses pug for? And rug for?
2 pairs for each of you gnarl pricks.
THALER go. But back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit. Gotta admit, you have a way with it, boy. Ever thought of having children?
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, witches are sterile.
Ah, you've not changed a bit. Still tart as rotten rhubarb. Just happened to be passing through? Or did someone send you to find me?
Roche and Dijkstra.
Ah, mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. Though I am grateful you came to get me, Geralt. Must have a lot on your mind. All those monsters to kill.
Heard you 3 are planning to do some killing of your own.
Huh? I tell you, clowns.
Kinda. Didn't offer any details, though. Maybe you'd be willing. Gesture of gratitude?
Sorry, mate. If they were mum, I've got to be mum.
Be that way. How'd you even wind up out here? Nilfgaard-occupied land now.
You saying the Black Ones have no use for cobblers?
Probably brought their own.
Brought fuck all, as I see it. Amateurs in uniform. And you'll not find a better cobbler than THALER anywhere in the north.
Yeah, right.
You doubt me?
You're a spy, and you're working with Roche and Dijkstra now. Doubt you went out there to fix Nilfgaardian boots.
Ah, I see you've thought about this. I admit it. Cobbler act's my cover. Who takes an interest in cobblers? No one. You sit there, doing your work, hammering on that sole, and blokes beside you talk. Bollocks, mostly. But sometimes they say something interesting.
Like?
That's all I'm willing to say. Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roche and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Piss too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. It's all about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roche and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right, gotcha. So long, Thaler, and good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. But we'll figure a way round that twat. Soon the old bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Farewell.
Yeah, I do.
Life treating you all right?
Bit like a potato beetle. I keep quiet, stay out of trouble, and live on fucking potatoes.
It's been a while. Fill me in.
Nilfgaard fucking dismantled the Temerian Secret Service in one night. I barely escaped with my life. Proceeded to drown my sorrows till my liver screamed bloody murder.
What do you do now?
Grassroots work. I hang about the area, watching, listening, asking questions, and recruiting new agents.
Farewell.
Yeah, I do. Most of the fucking time.
Did I hear right? Word is you like to play cards.
I like to play, period. Dice, cards, chess. I unwind playing games. You asking because you got fuck all to talk about? Or are you in the mood for a round?
All right, let's play. Just remember, only interested in good cards. Don't want any trash.
He's got Geralt, huh? That's what it takes to save the world. It would be better to let the world die, huh?
A little less rotting cut. Know how long it took me to assemble that ploughing deck?
Nope. Hey, know any other players who are good? And what's more, have good cards?
Been hearing a lot of late about some prick named Lambert. Supposed to have an evil fucking deck. You might know him, actually. He's a witcher.
Winds howling.
Hey-ya!
There's a limitation on special cards, or else I'd make a deck only made of special cards.
Oh,
fuck. Terribly dear these times.
I advise you well.
Alright.
Ye seek trouble?
I'm gonna go see
In a hurry.
Dijkstra.
Mister, why are your eyes so
Oh.
strange?
Ah.
Don't touch me.
My dad is a witch hunter and chases.
I don't wonder. Would it be possible to tell Radovid the truth? Betray Roche, betray Thaler, betray Dijkstra.
Elven blood.
Could it be done?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Surprised to see you still dabbling in politics.
It's quite simple, Geralt. I cannot be indifferent to Redania's fate. Call it patriotic concern.
So it's concern that compels you to bump off Radovid?
I think often of the country and its future. And the more I think, the clearer it becomes that as long as Radovid sits on the throne, Redania has no future.
Time's on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
I'm going to go talk with Roche. It's gonna be a long conversation. If I have my way. Of course I won't have my way, and it will be a very fucking short conversation actually. the big question needs to be asked and answered. Line of succession. It was smart of Radovid to let Temeria rot, but he made an enemy out of Vernon and Roche then.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
So long.
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
I had a chat. I'm not interested.
Well, now that the bombshell is out the fucking way. I would have thought, perhaps, I don't know, I would have had to kill the Roach to kill Radovid. Let Nilfgaard win. It's not that simple, huh? Not gonna be a binary choice, CD Projekt. Hey, you're too crafty for that, right? Alright. I'll sail to Skellige soon enough. I could still do plenty of quests. I think I will actually do at least some of this stuff, but it's a lot. A great deal. Anyway, Costin here, signing out.